and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to thank you very much for the organizing committee to invite me to be a speaker again this year, and many special thanks to Helen Moment, the AMF CEO, for her very kind and supporting and make me here today. This this live shows the group of OV dancing. As you can see, the OV has a complex life cycle, and they can live in the human body for many years, up to 20 years. People are infected by eating undercooked spinach fish, and OV has been classified by the International Agency for Research on Cancer as a group 1 carcinogen. Eggs are excreted in the feces. The eggs are ingested by freshwater snails and hatch in snail, and eggs sitting as circular, and they actively find a spinach fish as a second intermediate host, developing two metasporias that are infective to humans who eat uncooked or undercooked fish. Once in the final host, the metasporias develop to hermaphrodite adult worms and move into the biliary tract attached to the epithelium, feed on host secretions, mate, and lay eggs. Adult worms produce 50 to 200 eggs per gram feces per day for many years and initiate cholangiocarcinoma. This slide shows peripheral cholangiocarcinoma and liver parenchyma specimen. This is the post liver resection specimen. We can see severe intrahepatic bile duct dilatation in which a group of Opisthochis viverrini living at home for many years. I think the parasites feed on host secretions, mate, and lay eggs every day. They cause chronic inflammatory process to bile duct epithelium, make it thicken and tuberculous appearance, and then initiate cancer process many years after infections. More than 10 million population in Thailand and Laos PDR are infected by the OV. Urgent operation to decrease this parasitic infection rate and reduce cholangiocarcinoma is needed. The cancer is located below the dilated duct. Generalized dilatation, tuberculous thickening of intrahepatic bile ducts are observed. We can detect the dilated and thick bile duct periductal fibrosis by using ultrasound and confirmed by CT or MRCP. Most of this kind of tumor is presenting in advanced stage of disease, and the results of treatments are very poor. Early detection is the only way to improve the result. And the only treatment for cancer in early stage is surgery with improving 5-year survival rate, 30 to 40%. OV is found in those countries bordering the lower Mekong River in continental Southeast Asia. It appears to be most frequent in Laos PDR, the north and northeast of Thailand, parts of Cambodia, and southern Vietnam, with a recent first record from Myanmar. Here is the surgical pathology of liver specimen, and we can see the parasite in the intrahepatic bile duct. Here is the group of parasite. This slide shows the surgical pathology of the advanced intrahepatic cholangiocarcinoma. And we can see here that the tumor already invaded the diaphragm. This is the very advanced case of intrahepatic cholangiocarcinoma. And here we show the intrahepatic bile duct Opisthochis viverrini in the intrahepatic cholangiocarcinoma. This is a surgical specimen too. So as previous mentioned, we think that in the Southeast Asia, cholangiocarcinoma is caused by liver fluke Opisthochis viverrini, and it is preventable disease. In 2014, it is the 50th anniversary year of Khon University, and as the social devotion year, we launched the cholangiocarcinoma screening and care program to eliminate liver fluke and cholangiocarcinoma in northeast of Thailand and neighboring country. And we need to push it as the national health agenda that we need strategy and policy to handle with this problem. Together with the National Research Council of Thailand, we developed also Fruit-Free Thailand project in the 11 project. The first is the food safety and fruit-free fishes project. The second to eliminate OV in the cats and dogs. And the third is we want to find a new strategy in Opisthochis diagnosis in 6 million population, and the sanitary system project, and also the software network system. And we think that the education will solve this problem in the long-term future. And screening and of the cholangiocarcinoma risk group, and also the diagnosis and treatment project, and the clinical trial and policy research, and social science and humanities, and also the GIS system development. We are not just only take care of the primary care, but also the secondary, tertiary, and end of life care in the before mentioned already about how we can do for elimination of the liver fluke, and also reduce the incidence of cholangiocarcinoma in Thailand. We try to develop the OV antigen strip trace, and then we develop the ultrasound cloud system for ultrasound screening in the risk group. And we work with the Isan cohort software network system. This is our tools for the project. And after 5 years, we can decrease the number of OV incidents from 42.8% to 13.4%. And then in the year 4, the OV rate is down to 1.0%. And we, after ultrasound screening, we can detect early cholangiocarcinoma from 21% to 84%, and 5-year survival rate from 17% to 55% in year 4. And together with the ultrasound screening, we have to do the community awareness raising together with screening. what we can do together with the screening, we try to make the public health education and awareness campaign in village, meeting with local health officer and volunteer, and focus group session together with the mobile screening unit. We campaign through public event, focus group session with local villager. And together with the ultrasound, stool, and urine testing, have become part of medical outreach in rural area in many parts of North and Northeast of Thailand. Efforts to improve disease awareness through public event. The education is one of the our interested in our project. We work with the specialists from the Faculty of Education, Khon University, to initiate the curricula for school children. We try to initiate the curricula in the kindergarten level, primary school, high school, and vocational and non-formal education level. And we implement the curricula for raising awareness in school children by teacher training, and also visit to the school that we train the teacher. And after 1 year after implementation, we have the workshop for primary and high school in district near Khon to evaluate the results of the education. And also together with the implementation, we develop non-formal education for food-free project. And then we try to implement in the curricula in the high school for increasing the number of schools in northeast of Thailand. And we do hope that in the near future, the children will say we do not eat raw fish again. This is, I think, the very interesting project that we start already now in Thailand. And for the sustainability of the project of PetCap and Food-Free Thailand, we have to implement this into the local government because we need the budget to cover all the project for cut off the life cycle and screening and referral system of Khon customer treatment. We start the district model project for OVCCA elimination in 2020, and by the leadership camp for OVCCA campaign for the district people, and create the project for budget preparing for working in the district area. And then I think the sustainability that people can do it from the district. By the community awareness raising, screening OVCCA and treatment and curative treatment and improve quality of life. We collaborate and cooperation with people. We start from the visiting of Professor Simon Taylor Robinson, Dean of Faculty of Medicine, Imperial College, London. And then we start international workshop in Khon in 2016 in medical, social, and anthropology. And also Helen Moment AMMF visits us, and this make our progress in talking with our neighboring countries such as the Laos, PDR, Cambodia, Myanmar, and Vietnam. We call it CLMVT country meeting for CCA awareness raising meeting for 2 or 3 times in Thailand, starting from November 2017. And many activities created during the meeting for sightseeing and also the district hospital visiting and the ultrasound screening unit in the district hospital visiting. We try to make a conference in Khuntikeo in Asian doctor and try to solve the problem and learning from each other to make the diagnosis and treatment to be learning together in Southeast Asian country, especially in surgeon and nursing staff in hospital. This the first one in Royal, Thailand, and the second one in the Vientiane. And thank you very much that Helen and our guest speaker from United Kingdom to join us by the supporting of the AMMF and many speakers from Japan, USA, and also Hong Kong and Singapore together to raising the awareness of the problem of OV and CCA. And then we start the combating cholangiocarcinoma in Laos, PDR, by the supporting of the Imperial College and the Carity Foundation in 2018. Is this technology transferring from the CAD/CAM to Laos, PDR throughout the country from Vientiane to Champasak, starting from 2018, and the many activity in 2019 by screening and surgery in Mahosat Hospital and training of nursing staff and Laos PDR doctor in the Mahosat Hospital and also in Khon, Sinakulin Hospital, Khon University, and training of the surgeon here in Sinakulin for 2 years program. We hope that we can join together with our Southeast Asian country after the COVID-19. For now, we start in Laos PDR, and after COVID, I think we can go to the Cambodia, Vietnam, and Myanmar. Not just only in the doctor or in the screening. We try to found the Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation of Thailand in 2012 to help the government and the academic university to combat the OV and CCA. And we make the successful of the agenda for being the national health agenda in the elimination of liver fluke and cholangiocarcinoma in National Health Assembly meeting in 2014. And after that, 1 year, the national agenda, the decade of eliminate opisthochiasis and reduce cholangiocarcinoma in Thailand. It's a 10-year project, 2016 and to 2026, that announced by the Minister of Public Health, Ministry of Thailand in 2016. I think it's very essential that it's the 5 thing that this strategic plan. The first one is intensive surveillance of OV and CCA, and the second one, strengthening preventive strategy in Thailand and neighboring countries. And the third one is enhancing screening care and referral system. The fourth one is the supporting and facilitating community and local authority in the prevention and management of the OV and cholangiocarcinoma. The last one is strengthening the research and development for efficient, comprehensive database management, which started from the CAT-CAP and Fluke-free Thailand. This is the national agenda. But I think we are in the university. How can the implementation could be the sustainability project and can solve this problem? It depends on how the local government, how the social awareness is spread good enough. I think what we have done for 10 years, it could be successful or not successful. It depends on the future and the people. I hope for myself, I think it's possible to eliminate the liver fluke and cholangiocarcinoma in Thailand and hopefully in the Southeast Asia in the future. But we need more hands from the global countries, and I think work together we can combat the liver fluke and cholangiocarcinoma problem. So thank you very much.